Yo, it's your boy Cola, and I'm here with my first ever plugin review. And today we're looking at the Jaycen Joshua God Particle. The God Particle. Oh my God, what is it? What does it do? We've seen the videos, this flashy plugin. If you don't know who Jaycen Joshua is, he's a world-renowned mix engineer, really dope mix engineer who's worked on a lot of hits, a lot of stuff, and he came out with this plugin called the God Particle, which is supposed to be like his secret master chain sauce and all this. But I've watched a bunch of videos and it's not clear to me, what does it even do? So I'm gonna check it out right now. I downloaded the free trial, 5-day free trial, and we're gonna try it on my track Lock the Doors, which sounds like this. Banger. We're gonna see what this plugin sounds like on this track. So I'm gonna load it up on the master bus right here. Let's go. God Particle. The God Particle. And it looks like this. It looks pretty dope. It's got this big knob in the middle. I already know, because I watched another review, that this limiter section here starts off with a 5 dB boost. So I'm gonna turn that down. And we're gonna see what it sounds like when I activate this plugin. Okay, I can already tell it's adding some levels still, so I'm gonna adjust the input to somewhere that I'm comfortable with. Okay, so I can kind of hear the difference is really subtle with it on. You just kind of hear the mix, like the mid-range get a little bit more boosted, a little bit more defined, and maybe some saturation, some excitement, but something kind of comes alive to where when you bypass the plugin, the mix seems a little bit more dull. Let's listen to it again. Yeah, it sounds a little bit wider too. So when I turn up this big knob in the middle, the mid-range seems to boost a whole lot, and it just seems a little bit too exaggerated. But if I turn it down to about 100 or so is okay. Around 100 seems fine. Let's mess with this EQ section here. Wow. So it seems to really be a really subtle plugin. The feeling that I'm getting is that when it's on, the mix seems a little bit more alive and more interesting. Very slightly, you know, it adds maybe like 3-4%. Is that worth $80? Questionable. Not sure. Although I'm always looking for something like a secret sauce that's always gonna like a secret sauce that's going to add, 2-3% to my mixes. I'm always trying to make everything a little bit better, and I really don't hate what it's doing to my mix. I like it. Actually, I would rather keep this on my mix than take it off, but it's still $80. So I might continue testing it in the next 5 days to see if I really like it and if I want to keep it on my mixes. And then if I do, then I might shell out the $80 to do that. But let's continue testing this thing out. Let's check out the limiter section. I've created this rack here in Ableton that's going to turn the input up and turn the output down at the same time, like this, so that we get a matched view of what the limiter is actually doing. So let's listen to this limiter. I don't hate that limiter. I find it pretty transparent. It looks like the release on it is very slow, and you can turn it up pretty high. I can tell that it's squeezing the dynamics out of my mix, but it's still retaining some punch. It's interesting. I wouldn't have it on, like I wouldn't be taking off as much as -4 dB. I might have it just touching a little bit and then use another limiter on as a final limiter. But I still like the way that it works. It's pretty transparent and pretty punchy and pretty musical still. All right, so let's listen to it on another section of the song. Man, this plugin is so subtle, but it does add like a little bit of life and a little bit of just something interesting that I really like when it's on. It kind of rounds out the transients. It rounds out a lot of stuff, and it warms up the track in a way that's very subtle, and I like that. I don't want a plugin on my master bus to be adding so much. I want the changes to be subtle, and this is like very, very subtle in a way that like I could see myself using this plugin on every mix and just making it sound just like 3, 4, 5% better every time. So I like this plugin. I like it. I just have to say I might I'm gonna continue testing it out. I'm gonna continue seeing if it sounds good on different kind of mixes and stuff, and we'll see if your boy Cola is gonna shell out the $80 for this plugin. But Jaycen Joshua's got some sauce. So that concludes my first ever YouTube plugin review. If you like the track that was playing, it's called Lock the Doors, and the link to that is in the description. Go check that out on all streaming platforms, all digital platforms right now, and also go follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, because your boy's making dope videos and stuff. So go check it out and like the video and subscribe to your boy for more stuff. Let me know in the comments if you like this and you want me to do more stuff like this, because this has been fun. It took me about 8 hours to get this whole thing running to where I could actually produce this video, so I'm really proud of myself for that. Thank you, my boys and girls. Peace out.